my YouTube channel. It's your girl Miss V with another yet video. So guys, today is the 14th of November and it's my birthday. So I want to show you guys a very simple recipe of a birthday cake. So I'm baking my own birthday cake and let's hope it comes out really well. So I'm making the chocolate chip cake. So onto our ingredients, we're going to use this flour. This is 2 3/4 cups of white all-purpose flour. These are 2.5 cups of sugar. This is 1 cup of chocolate chips. These ones I got them from the Naivas supermarket at Capital Center. They have this place where they sell and measure for people such things. Then here we have 2.5 teaspoons of baking powder. We have half a teaspoon of baking soda. We have 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. We have 1.5 cup of milk, and we have 3 eggs. So we have our sieve and our whisk. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to work with the dry ingredients. That's the flour, the sugar, the baking soda, and the baking powder. So what you need to do is you need to get your flour. So you need to sieve your flour to remove the lumps and let air get into the flour. So you will put little by little, then take your whisk. If you don't have a whisk, use a knife and to sieve the flour. So when you sieve the flour, this is what happens. So this is a double sieve. You could use the single one or you could use the metallic one, but you need to sieve your flour, or you could simply do this to sieve the flour. But for it to go fast, you use a whisk like this. See, the lumps are here. You see what I was saying? So you put them aside. So this is the situation of our flour when we sieve. So you repeat the process for all of the flour. So after you're done, this is the situation of your flour. The next thing is the sugar. Same process. Sieve your sugar. See, your sugar, if you compare these particles in here and the particles in here, this look more smoother than this. So that's the advantage of sieving the sugar. So you repeat the whole process for the whole sugar. So if you have this small sieve, the sieve with the small holes, it will tend to take more time. If you have the bigger holes, it's better. So when you're done sieving the sugar, you add the baking powder and baking soda. Then you mix together. So there's this one ingredient that I forgot because it was melting. These are 8 tablespoons of the margarine. This is, you could use butter or margarine. So you melt it down and let it cool. Then now you add don't melt with the microwave, use the gas. Melt it down. So at that point now we need to work with our eggs. So for our eggs, we'll use this to, you do this break the egg shell, put in a bowl. Sometimes I take a risk of doing the eggs in one bowl, because sometimes you might find that one egg is bad and it ends up spoiling everything, but I trust my eggs. So you do them, and at this point you add milk. More milk. Then put there. Okay. Slowly mixing. And you add the rest of the milk, and now you whisk properly. If you're using the hand mix or the stand one, this will be absolutely easy, but still, if you don't have that, just whisk. You could get a whisk if you don't have one. Whisks are not expensive. They range from, like this one was going for 280. But we have the I don't want to call them plastic. I don't remember the name, but they kind of look like plastics. Those ones are a little bit costly. They go for 600, 700. But you could start with this whisk. When you get more money, you buy the other one. And the next time you get this mixer. So you mix your dough. This is you mix your butter. So it's quite nice and smooth. At this point, you add your vanilla extract. So look at the consistency of our our butter. It's quite nice. So at this point, this is when you add the main ingredient. That's the chips. And then you mix. So at that point, guys, we've already preheated our oven. It's already preheating. So you need to set you need to 180 degrees. So it's at 180. Then make sure it's where you put for the baking on this oven of ours, we have grilling and everything. So if you want to bake, make sure the oven should be hot on top and hot in the bottom. So we're going to bake our cake for 35 minutes, 35 to 30 minutes, but I'll put at 45 because I need to prepare the pan that I'm going to put the dough. So for the pan, I don't have the baking trays, so I'm going to use this sufuria. You need to make sure that your sufuria is nice, well cleaned like mine, and well dried. Okay, then you need to get some cooking oil. You need to put some cooking oil to grease your baking pan or tray or your baking sufuria. It's all right. They all function as one thing. So you need to grease them properly. Put in some flour and spread it around the baking pan. So this is to help your cake not to stick. So make sure you do this quite well. So that's how we prepare our baking tray. So you need to now pour in the cake mixture. Pour everything in. So make sure it's well evened. So you need to remove everything. Don't waste. So after that, you pop it in the oven. So pop it into the oven. Then close and make sure your time is at 35. Then let it bake. After the 35 minutes, you need to check your cake. Woo! This is the situation of our cake. Almost burned. So my cake, when I put the 35 minutes, it didn't work, so I added more minutes. So you'll just keep on adding time. When you check your cake, keep on rechecking if your cake is okay. So how you check your cake is you take a fork and you put in the fork. It should come out clean. So our cake is ready. So bring it out. Okay. Then you need a place where I don't have the rack thing, so I'll just put it here. So you do this the way you do ugalis, but you need to do it slowly, like that. Wow, then that's our cake. It's looking good. It's spongy, so you need to give your cake time to cool down completely. So just keep it as it is. Then after it's done, already cool completely, I'm going to show you the next step. Hey. So this is the end product of our cake. It's been 2 hours, it's cooled down, it's already night. So we're gonna cut this cake. We're gonna cut this cake with my guy here. So we're gonna sing together. Because other people come and sing with me, Jabali.
Okay. Happy birthday
To you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Vanessa.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Welcome.
old are you now?
25.
How old are you now?
25.
Happy birthday to you.
Vanessa, happy birthday to you. Thank you.
Welcome.
So, wow. Where are the chips?
Chips.
Where are the chocolate chips though? Or they melted? They melted. So we're going to taste this. Hum. The cakes taste so nice. I don't know where the chocolate chips went to. I think they've disappeared. Or probably they melted away. So thank you so much for watching. It's been your girl Miss V. Till next time. Bye bye.